Okay, so before I do much more building, I guess we should have a look at what I've got so far. Wait, never mind all that. Alright, so we're out at the entrance because I wanna, look at what it's like to walk into the mountain temple, as it were. So you come over and then you see a bit of lava there. So there should be more lava there later on. That's not quite complete yet. Um, Interesting. Alright, so walk in, a lot of lava. The paths form two circles, and then there's more lava at the sides. There's a little bit of a balcony thing, I guess, here. There's going to be a cluster of diamond blocks in the middle, just because. And it looks like that. So we don't really need the torches anymore. I'm kind of scared of the lava, actually. I mean, I need the lava. I need the torches later on, but not right now. So let me just remove the torches, and as we do that, we can, slowly look around as well, just to see if there's anything we should think about. So the lava, if I count it right, should be enough to provide enough light to make sure that this place doesn't get overrun by zombies. I think that should be enough if I count it right. So let's see, 13, F3. Block light level is 9, you can see it 10, 9. And the lava is from there, so this is actually, it's actually bright enough. 11, oh, the torch is there, alright. So 9, 8, technically there is 7, but because we're on a half slab, see Y is 77.5 there to the left. So that's actually okay. So I think we're just okay with light levels and stopping mobs from spawning. I think. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Apparently this is 0 light level. I think because we're underneath a half block there, so that's probably not a problem. So the lava basically is just comes down there, so in front of that, you imagine there'll be the iron bars, and that should provide us with enough light. So it looks like that. So we take off the torches. It's still very bright. I think I've said it before, in Minecraft it's very difficult to do interesting things with light just because of the requirements. Like, you have to have enough light to stop hostile mobs from spawning. So you don't really get very many choices as to what you can do with light. There's a lot of lava there. That's the only thing. Like, I'm not sure if I want the lava to be such a big deal, but I guess it is. At the sides you can see how it's kind of sunken into the wall, so it's not as, it's not as obvious on the outside, but on the inside it's quite clearly 8 pillars of lava. Maybe that's alright. So there's 2 circles, lava. You can't really see the dome from here. You can kind of see the shape of it. And I guess, in the middle there'll be a bowl. I don't know, I haven't decided how deep to make this yet. I was just thinking as I was walking in, I didn't say it. As I was walking in, I was thinking maybe we should see the bowl of lava from here. So there should be a lot of orange there. I was thinking that. And the cluster of diamonds should then be just out of sight. So it's gonna have to be higher up. Maybe it's gonna be like there, like up at this level, so that you can't see it from the front door, but you can see the bowl of lava. Right, so the cluster of diamonds probably just floating in the air, just because. And then up here we have still the lava and the dome. I think I'll keep the outside shape fairly simple, completely smooth stone, so just grey background, nothing too fancy. I know a lot of other people, when I look at other people's builds, they usually kind of have a lot of details a lot of patterns on the walls and ceilings. I'm not a really a pattern kind of guy. I'm pretty minimalist when it comes to decorations. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's kind of my preference. So I'm just gonna have it completely grey, because the outside wall isn't really the important part of all this. The important part really is the cluster of diamonds, I guess, in the middle, and the two rings are interesting too. The path you walk. Should I do something in the middle? No. I'll just leave it like that. Glowstone? Maybe... maybe a bigger thing in the middle. Not too big though. Glowstone? A cluster of diamond? Gold? Where would I put the gold? Interesting. Maybe I'll do something more. Don't want to use too many materials, because I have a few diamonds, but I don't really have that much. Especially once I start turning them into blocks. Maybe I'll do a bit more in the middle. Maybe like glowstone, bits of gold, block of diamond. Vaguely hanging from the ceiling. Not really. Kind of mostly floating in the air. And then, how deep should I make the bowl of lava at the bottom? That obviously has to come last, because I have to, put the lava in place. It's going to be quite dangerous. In fact, I have no idea how I'll manage that. Maybe I'll shape the walls and things so that, it will naturally flow. Well, we can't do that from there. Maybe like a few lava sources. The thing is, wow, I nearly walked into it. It's going to be kind of complicated putting the lava in place, because the whole floor is going to be lava. I'm going to have to figure out how to do it without losing a lot of blocks, and without losing myself in the lava. So I'll think about that anyway. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take the lava away again. It's just source blocks at the top, right? So I can just make a bunch of buckets. I can take them back out. And then I guess I'll dig out the bowl. That's probably going to be the next boring bit. And then maybe figure out the blocks of diamonds and things hanging from the ceiling, or just kind of just floating in the ceiling or something. There. I'll probably just design it and then have a look at it. I won't actually record me doing it. I'm probably just gonna get some dirt and then put some shapes in and see what it looks like. Well, maybe I'll do that on the video. I need some inspiration though. I'll think about that. Maybe I'll dig out the bowl first, and as I dig out the bowl of lava, I'll give some thought to what I should put there. Yeah, I should do that. And then I need to replace all this stuff. It's like the gravel and the dirt and things. I need to replace those with smooth stone. So that's the easy stuff. That doesn't really require any thinking. So I'll do that, and don't have to worry about that. And then as I do that, I'll spend my time thinking about what to do with diamond blocks in the middle. Alright, so that's the plan, and I won't record the boring stuff. That's not going to be very interesting. So replacing those with smooth stone, and also digging down and figuring out a bowl. Alright. It's coming together. It's very orange though. I'm not sure I like the orange. I want lava, but it's very, very orange. You see that? What's a good complementary color to orange? The orange and obsidian that we have at the zombie arena, I quite like that. Like the obsidian is so dark, it becomes a silhouette against the lava, which is pretty nice. Maybe the thing in the middle should be obsidian. Like obsidian with bits of diamond and glowstone and gold. But what should I make it? Okay, so it's been a bit of time since the last segment. I've done a bit of excavation, so let's just walk in and see what this looks like at this point. So there's that. There's the circle. There's a little platform here. The pit goes down a bit further. This is gonna be another half slab there. I just left a gap there for the moment so I can actually step down into the pit. So there's that, and there's that, and then up the ramp. Right. And yeah, looks like that. And then up the other ramp. And then haven't quite figured out what to do about the next bit yet, but the idea is to continue stepping up and then come back out the cliff face. So now we're above the main entrance, as you can see. And at this level you can see how there's a bit of flat area there. I think we talked about that. We talked about this earlier. A bit of flat area there, a bit of flat area here. There's like a hill up there. So I'm thinking kind of corridors on the edge of the cliff face, and then going up there and around, and then the other side, which we can't see, probably tunnel through here and bridge across. So we have like a series of corridors and rooms up above the halfway up the mountain, as it were. That's not important for now. For now we're talking about the interior, and we haven't got the lava in place, but you can see the channels in the sides. That's where the lava's going to go, and then you can kind of see a few spots here. There's going to be lava coming down the middle as well. The last thing I have to design, I think this is the last thing. The last thing I have to design is a bit of diamond in the middle, and then maybe like an obsidian. I don't know if I have this much obsidian. And like a giant obsidian stalactite hanging down the middle. So that's the plan. And the stalactite doesn't have to be symmetrical, probably will be a bit rough and oddly shaped. And then it'll be like a black, spike down the middle with a diamond, cross-shaped diamond blocks in the middle of it. Kind of like there, just hanging in the air. If you can imagine that. So I'm going to try and figure that out right now. Actually, I'm not sure if it's actually that important to look at it from the inside, because what happens is, with the lava coming down the channels, like there, and there, and then all the way around, this is going to be all lava, so you can't come down here anyway. So I don't think it's actually all that important to know what this place looks like from down here, because you're not going to see it from down here. But if you're interested, that's what it looks like from down here. So there. So I need to kind of demolish that later on. There's a staircase just left here so we can travel up and down while I excavate. Alright, so for now, something in the middle. Let me just bridge across with the dirt over to the middle of this space. So this is the middle. It's quite close actually. It's just there. Interesting. Do I really want it right in the middle? It's kind of... Yeah, okay, I'll put it in the middle. Now how high do we want the diamond? I want it to be like in the middle, like that, as we're looking at it. So it's actually going to be quite high up, isn't it? Although when you're down here, maybe like 5 blocks up. So if you imagine that, and then a thing made of, oops, that's not right, a thing made of diamonds. We don't need a diamond block in the middle, we can, so if you imagine that, too high. That's actually that's about right, I guess. Down here it's a bit too high though. Maybe we can move that down